All right, so somebody posted a picture of Janae Aiko, whatever. I fuck her name up all the time. And as you see, she's really she, the skin, the hair, she's very youthful looking, right? I don't know her exact age, but this person said 32. She looks 19, which is quite accurate. I mean, if you look at her harder, you would go maybe a little older, maybe about 25 or something like that. But she does look younger than her age. Whether you want to blame it on her makeup, whatever. She does look younger than 32. So when this person responds, quotes it with, one day you guys will realize that 30 isn't old and that a lot of artists and influencers you think are young actually have a stage age. One day. Now, I agree with this, and I also have a problem with that at the same time. I agree with it, which is the artists, they have, you got to stop comparing regular life to celebrities. They have a lot of help to obtain whatever it is they want or need to obtain. So she likely has a skin care routine, regimen, through and through, like out the ass, right? And it is going to keep her, if that's what's making her label money, that's what they're going to keep doing. So that has become a part of who she is her youthful looking face, right? But the whole 30 isn't old people. The age at this point is always going to be perspective. There are 50-year-olds who say 50 not old. There are 70-year-olds who say 70 is not old. But listen, 30 is a version at the very minimum of old. It's not a dude. I'm 29. When I play with dudes who are 18, 19 on basketball full court, I quit. I'm not playing with them because it can't happen. Now, some dudes, they're able to beat aging and they can go out there and ball with 19-year-olds. Your average 20, 30-year-old dude cannot do it. He just can't. So 30 is a very minimum a version of old. And the things that I was seeing in this comment section, people were just like, what? We're going to get to it. I'm always surprised that people actually believe celebrities' ages because the young act seems so forced, especially today. And most people are not coming into themselves successfully to build millionaire empires between 17 and 23, who say periods every other word is an act. I don't understand why that's there. This is about her looking younger than 32. Why the fuck are you doing that? This person, see, I don't know who they are, but I'm sure that this is some old chick who's upset she doesn't look young. And the only reason I'm going this route with is because that phrase, what she wanted to say forced, that was a very forced paragraph. That was a very forced statement. She wanted that to fit so bad. And it didn't. I don't see any pictures of her. But according to her AVs, she's quite up there in age. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and well, that might not even be her. You know, people post pictures of other people all the time. It seems like you all fear growing up because you don't know where to start. I help people become whatever. Never mind that she lasers the skin off her face twice a year and uses very expensive skincare. Okay, so right. Again, she's a celebrity and she's banking on that to make her as much money as possible. Moving on. Girl. People's obsession with youth and equating youth to beauty will be the end of them. Okay, see, youth and beauty, they do go hand in hand. Yes, you have your exceptions who are able to either prolong or even in a rarer sense, beat age. But that is extremely rare. How often do you see a 60-year-old male or female that's just like, damn, they battered him up. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. So beauty, yes, you can still be a beautiful 40, 50-year-old person. Yes. But you compare that to 20-year-old version of themselves. Beauty and youth goes hand in hand. Stop it. I know people want to, when they get up there and, oh, I can stop. Stop. Fucking stop. They go hand in hand. I don't want to hear it. It really be. I just think people are consistently worried about their age because they're worried about how they will look, which cannot be determined by celebs and ages and beauty, especially when they have surgeons. Okay, fine. Just mix a lot of shit in there, but I'll accept that that's true. It's because a lot of 30, 40-year-olds, people old people know look, oh, what the fuck? Year-olds people know look old, but that has nothing to do with age but stress. It can be both, but don't say it has nothing to do with age. It absolutely does. It does. It fucking does. It has to do with stress, lifestyle, resources. A regular 30-year-old that has a stressful 9 to 5 and like 4 kids is going to look different than a famous 30-year-old with a glam squad and less kids. You know what I'm saying? Also, the fixation of adults looking, not looking their age is weird as fuck. Why is that? It's not. Why is that weird? People are amazed at people who can prolong their beauty, prolong their youth. Hell, if you see a 50-year-old guy and he out there, like whether it's hooping, playing football, if running track, if he out there doing this shit like he's 20, people like, damn, for real? Look at old man. The same thing with beauty. But see, and we're going to get to it, but people have this, they always want to go right to the bullshit with it. We'll get there. We will fucking get there. Here it is. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about. Leaving both on the screen. I'm happy people are beginning to see through the pedo culture that's subconsciously pushed onto society constantly. I hope one day everyone can be honest about not only their age, but their routines. Pedophilia. Because we like people who look younger. Yo, look, I'm sick of this. Pedophilia is when you are like molesting or into molesting or whatever a child. Liking people who look their beauty, and again, it has a lot to do with youth. That is not pedophilia. Not even close. Youthful looking adults. That's not pedophilia. It is not. Just because it has the word youth somewhere in it does not mean, yeah, that 9-year-old looking face. Yeah, stop. Please stop. Always trying to bring bullshit into something that is not necessary. Where's your head? Where that's what you think about all the time. Jesus Christ, can people ever just enjoy anything at all without this type of bullshit coming up into play? Jesus. Y'all kill me with this shit, dude. Hold on. Young Ellie from the block, you fucking hypocrite. Why'd you put Young in there? Why'd you put Young in there? Why don't you take Young out of your name? Again, you hypocrite. Because you're 35. Oh, why the makeup? Why the makeup? How much years do you take off your face with the makeup? Because you're 42, you got a problem with people liking youthful people. Why those fake? Those might actually be real. Never mind. Young Ellie. This person has want to throw out the pedophile word, but has Young in her name. And she's 42. She's fucking 42. but want to throw young, and this is the hypocrisy. This, I'm telling you, this has everything to do with her insecurities. Everything. This has nothing to do with what she actually believes. Young. Okay. 20 years ago, that stomach was sucked in a lot more. That body was a lot toned 20 years ago. But let me calm down because I'm just being a pedo. 42. 40 fucking 2. What? How old are you now? With all this glam right here. How many years did you take off your face? Tell me. Tell me. Because you don't look 42 in this picture. You look 27. Young, youthful, beauty. I wonder what dude your age that's interested in you looking like this would you consider him a pedo? I remember doing a video on that where women, a lot of older women were like, "Oh, I'm 40, but I look 25, and I look 15 years younger." It proves a point of you don't really care about this pedo shit that a lot of you like to throw around. Because if you will pride yourself on looking a lot younger than what you really are, then how can you date men who are your age while you look 15 years younger than your age? But then you can't then date with the age group you look like. So by your standards, by your technicality, none of you who have this quote unquote gift, which is really Maybelline, cannot date at all. Because you're a pedophile yourself, or you're dating men who, according to you all, have pedophilia type of fantasies. 42. Not a bad 42, but 42. Young Elliot. Young better really be your first name. Real talk. Young better really be your first name. She just maybe 34, and I'm creeped out by individuals like you who want baby anything on adult women. That's a fetish, a weird one. True that baby talk usually means something bad happened. Not my words. See, that tweet is unavailable, and I can't defend it, obviously, because I don't know what it was. But I'm willing to go out on a limb and assume that they said baby face, because that's the only thing we could see in that picture. Baby face. Baby face is just a general term for somebody who looks younger than what they are. That's all that really is. Or maybe a man who doesn't have really any facial hair at all. You know, like it's not, yo, you look really like a child and I'm attracted to that. That is not what babyface was used for, to my knowledge, ever. But of course, we want to say that, oh, that's a pedophilia type of thing. My roommate told me I look young for 25. 25! I mean, do you look young for 25 though? Maybe with the right makeup, you can look 18. But you act like 25 was 25 days, 25 years. Maybe look 5 years younger than 25. That's what you really made something out of nothing. I bet everybody gave you a round of applause too. Girl, I'm about to be 25 in December and no one believes me every time I step, they be like, oh, you look 18. Like, huh? We are still young. People act like we age like bananas. If you look 18 and you're 25, that means genetically you're probably a little gifted, because you're not aging at the pace that you are expected to. They're not saying you age like, but come on, yo. Bro, dude. You look young. According to this picture, you look young. Dude, what the fuck, man? I'm going to show y'all one of my followers who looks really young. She's 22, but even still, because I was joking with her actually today, earlier, that like, do you even get carded? I'm sure you do, because she looks younger than 22. She looks like damn near, in certain pictures, look like she's 15. You can be young, but still look younger than what you look like. When I was 16, people thought I was in my mid-20s. Some people. Right, like 30 is 30. It's not one step away from death. Calm down. I mean, if that next step is in front of a bus, you don't look 30. You do not look 30. But all right. Okay. Yeah, they feel like it's supposed to be the pinnacle of maximum supreme adulthood. Well, I mean, in a way, yes. Because your average person, 30, that's their, at that point, that's it. As far as looks go. It's mostly on the decline from there. For your average person. Please don't be like, I'm 30 and I look the best I've ever looked. Or I'm 40 and I look the best. Your average person. Which means there are going to be people above that, people below that. Some people are 21 and look like shit after that. So, I mean, like, yo, let's have some common sense here. Let's try to attempt to be halfway, like, not retarded. Please. It is literally proved by science that you stop naturally producing collagen around age 25, and that girl's skin is tight and glowing because she takes good care of it and good genetics. I really think that's what they meant. Whoa! I bet you're OnlyFans. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you look very youthful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm only getting help by the OnlyFans. Yeah. Are you on, or do you really post the same picture over and over? I really miss birth control titties. What? Is that? I don't even got no OnlyFans with that iPhone 5. How are you married with an OnlyFans? Fellas, look, I seen a video of this. Where dude was getting dragged on Twitter because his girl had like an OnlyFans. Like, is that like a thing now where dudes are just like, never mind, moving on. And maybe we should shift from being enamored with teenage prodigies and more about them honing their craft and entering the spot. Why are you here, dude? Why are you here? Guess that's what 10 times in a day will do for you. Some of you may want to rethink who you're laying next to. Okay, so first of all, it's 9. Big Sean said he made her come 9 times in one day on the song. Nobody even knows if that's factually true. Nobody even knows that. Nobody. But even if that's facts, right? Nigga, was that happen to her whole life? You serious? Really? He could have made her come 9 times in a day once. And you want to equate that to that's why she looks young? Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I don't understand why some people think 30 is old as hell. I honestly still don't give a shit how old I get. I will always feel young. Well, 30 is the oldest of the immature crowd. I guess. That's my assumption. And that's just literally pulling some shit out of my ass. 30 could be the oldest of the immature crowd, which is why it's probably like looked at it as old as hell. Because after 30, like, I don't know, maybe that's the bridge of no more, or the very minimum amount of immaturity that you have or that you display. I don't know, maybe. That's my take on why people focus on 30. People are brainwashed by society thinking you need to have everything figured out and successful for 25. What the fuck does that have to do with beauty? That people hang on to shit. And the second they get, I've done this before. I still do it. But this was I had this in my back pocket. I needed to say it somewhere. So here it is. Some of us live in countries where life expectancy is 45. Where the fuck do you live with Twitter? And that's the age. I turned 30 this month. I was fucked up for days. I think it's harder on women, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder why. Why is it harder on women to turn 30 than it is for men? Why? Why is that? Why? Let y'all think about that. Somehow, somewhere, 30 was the magical age depicted on TV where women had a husband, 2 kids, a house, and a dog, and were far removed from the youthful embrace of their 20s. What a shame. Really? What do you mean magical age depicted on TV? You mean the age? Or maybe magical is the part where she's trying to explain how they have all this figured out, where they have the family, the dog. Okay, fine. I'll assume that that's what it is. That's where it makes most sense. But yeah, biologically, it's smarter to have your kids younger. Biologically, it's smarter to have them younger. It's easier, generally speaking. Please don't be like, I'm 45 and I had twins. And then instead of triplets at 48. Look at, like, please. For the most part, it's easier to have them younger. It's healthier for both parties. So that's why that is. So, and then depending on how your body handles it, or how you handle the process, however that works out. Or maybe it's a combination of the two. After that process, maybe so many kids, that you 30 after kids and 20 prior to kids, yeah, it's a big difference. Very big difference for most women. So, yes, you're going to be removed quite a bit from that youthful exuberance. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. And again, I don't like the word magical because it's like a lot more of you could have this if you didn't try to follow this notion of I must go through school first, I must go through career first, and then have my kids at 38. A lot more of you will have this because then you will look for guys who have this set up already and are ready to go. But no, we cannot have that conversation because no. Your 20s are for hoeing. No. You go and be a whore at 20. No, not until you don't think about this till you're 35. Because that is a must. That is a must, a fucking must. Oh, she actually responded. She said, I'm actually 43. You're not fucking 43. She's bullshitting us. I'm about to look this up right now. Just being an asshole. You are not 43. Why the fuck is your name Chilumbo? Fucking mouse is broken. What the hell is her name? Jean Aiko? She is 32. Asshole. It's also just so bizarre because honestly, that woman, nor all the others, does not look like a teenager. Do people not know actual teenagers? Again, depending on, first of all, it depends on how you see her, the light, the angle, especially the clothes she may wear on a particular day. She can pass as a teenager. Maybe not 13, but she can pass as a teenager. Like, let's be real here. She can pass as a teenager. Come on, man. Load. There we go. Seriously, I'm going to be 27 in July, and I feel like I still look like a baby. 30 isn't even old. Yes, it is. It's a level of old, people. Stop ignoring that. Let's go to her Instagram. Let's go to chick's Instagram. Turning 27, huh? I'll be the judge of that. You look horrible. All right. All jokes aside. Well, you don't look 27. Now, again, she could be using a age. Is this her? Is she fat? She takes horrible pictures. All right, here's one. She could pass for 22. She could pass for 22. I don't think people realize how fast life passes as an adult. Everybody 18 or 21 laughing will go to bed and wake up 25. Why is this tweet here? What did you just bring to this conversation? When you reach 40 and realize all of the people who died in their 30s, it hits you that they really weren't that old. Well, you're relating it to death, sir. You're relating it to death. 30 then dead. Yes, then 30's old. Jesus Christ. How about 30 in birth? How old is it now? How young is it now? I hate you people. Yeah, but science has told us that your skin starts to age as early as 25. So I do understand why people are surprised. Let me guess, the next comment is going to drag the fuck out of him for using science. Many don't realize 20s is where your body starts needing you to take care of it. You're not old nor unhealthy after 25, but it's when irreversible damage can start to occur. And it's not just appearance. Even bone density peaks in your 20s and needs to be taken care of to sustain. Good job, people. That was a smart people right there. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm 36 and feel about 5. Yeah. Yeah, when you do shit like this, you're going to feel that way. Age is meaningless. Oh, no, it's not. People always say, you don't look your age. No, they're laughing because you look older. And it just makes me feel okay to take care of my body for a day to then come back to me. I think this is my last one reading. I just assume these people don't know any 30-year-olds because all the 30-year-olds I know don't look 50 the way folks think they should look. Nobody said 30 should look 50. Nobody said that. They are surprised when 30 looks youthful. I'm not reading the rest of this dumbass shit. I'm not. Not that post. A 19-year-old girl asked me how old I was, and when I told her 28, she said, I look amazing for my age. I was so confused. I'm not even 230, but I'm old. Even your quote doesn't say she said you look old. She said you look amazing for your age. Because maybe you look like her age, 19. That would be amazing for 28. Why do people do this? Why? Why? You have to have some sort of insecurity about aging. Because no, even in your quote, she did not say old. You look amazing for your age. And assuming that this isn't all filter, yes, you look up. You don't look 28. You don't look 28. You look younger than 28. Dude, I graduated from public schools, and even I think these people are fucking morons. Honestly, 28 is not old at all. Just can't wait to pat her on the back, could you? But after working with majority people, it gets surprising to see how 28 looks on them versus other. YT, what the fuck is YT? That's the only valid reason I can think of for the shock. What is YT? Moving on. They're also just incredibly bad at gauging age. That's my ass off. 19. This is why they'll go on finishing. Here we go with the fat. Can y'all stop? Can y'all? And then it's all. So can a dude have his own preference? Cause y'all keep coming back to this. All people are saying that she looks young, and somehow y'all keeps bringing up a dude wanting to have sex with a child. Can y'all stop, dude? Jeez. But how many of y'all would marry a dude that's 40 years older than y'all if he got some money? I get my nerves this bullshit, dude. That's why I don't think girls should wear makeup until at least 18. Makeup does make you look older, but then it depends on how it's worn. People should actually wear what they want. Or they end up dating much, much older men because they think she a young adult and not an adolescent. No, most men that end up dating minors are predators and are very much aware of their age. Because women aren't good at lying. Because they don't lie at all, actually. No, actually, many women do lie about their age. Guys used to age check me all the time and was surprised when I was honest about my age. Some girls do lie and partake in adult women practices to attract men or older boys. The sexual dressing plus makeup makes them look grown. I've seen it. Ask for an ID. No grown-up should ever leave the house without one. Sometimes I leave without my ID. It's easy to make believable lies. They could say lost or forgot it at home. Man lied to me about his age. I didn't ask for ID. Didn't think they would lie. Fat bat. Oh, you would have that as your fucking name when you're making sense. What the gays are the worst when it comes to this. The youngers really get mad and try to call me old. I'm 30. What the fuck? What are you? All right, I'm done. Be right. This shit went far left.